In this video, we will cover tuples. What does tuple stand or what does tuples means? A tuple is a collection of a similar data types or the items that that must be ordered, immutable. I have taught you earlier that what does immutable means. Immutable are those which cannot be changed after creation. If it created first time, then no changes will be occurred there. It allows duplicates value also, and it can stores different data types. So you can see there, tuple is a immutable data type in Python. How to write an empty tuple? You can say this. This is the parenthesis symbol. Inside this parenthesis, includes parenthesis symbol, we have to write all things. So move to VS Code, make a file, separate file list, not, no, we are studying tuple store py. We have created a new file here. So how to create a tuple? Like we have to take a variable like a is equal to. I have taught you earlier that tuples will be enclosed into parentheses. So parentheses, take any number like 10, 20, 30, 40. If you have to print the tuple, then print a capital letter, print a, run and execute. You can see that the tuple is printed here. So tuple can be printed with different data types also. I have told you earlier that there are different data types like strings, booleans, floating point numbers, anything you can write here. In tuples, we can write anything like there is variable name as len is equal to. You can write anything like numbers, which numbers like strings, like floating point number, like boolean number. You can write anything. If you will print this, you can see that in tuple any type of variable or data types can be printed. Here you can see that 10 is a number, Python is a string because it is includes with the commas, double commas, and 7.89 which is a floating point number, true and false, it represents the boolean number. You can see that it can print the output. So these are the tuples with different data types. I hope you must all clear this. I move to next. Wait for a minute. Single element tuple. Like we have a single element tuple, so how we should write that? We have to use a comma. Let's take an example. Like take t is equal to 5. There is a single element, so uh, on other side, we will use comma. So that's that in the opposite side of 5 or beside the 5, there will be always. If you will not write anything beside them, it will be occurring 0 here. If you will print t, the output will be only 5. You can see that here. If you will remove the comma, you can see 5 will be printed. I hope you are clear. How to make an empty tuple. This is the most important thing, that how to create an empty tuple. So firstly you take something like t is equal to, we have to not write anything beside the parentheses because we have to create an empty tuple. Then we will print the t. You can see here only parentheses will be printed because this is an empty tuple. One more thing I want to tell you that if you have to check which type of variable or which type of What is this tuple, list, dictionary, which type? So take this. You can print the type of the variable. Print type of which variable? A variable. You can see the output will be class tuple. Why here is coming class tuple? Because it is the variable is included into a parenthesis and it is already a tuple. So that's why the output or is giving class tuple. So we move to next, like how to do negative indexing in tuple. Like we will take a variable name t is equal to, and we have to take some values. I have taken some values. You can take another values. Then we have to print t. In negative indexing, I have taught you that indexing starts from n minus 1 but ends with starts from 0 but ends with n minus 1. So if you want to print the 0, 1, 2, 3, if you want to print the third index value, which means that 40, if you want to represent 40, then we have to use here minus 1 index value, because at the start indexing start from 0 to n minus 1, but at when you will start from the end, which means if you start from the 14, then it will be started from minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. The output will be 40. I hope you must all clear. I have taken one or more example like this. If you want to print 30 here, so you will write minus 2, because at back side the indexing starts from minus 1. You can see here 30 is the output. I hope you must all understand the negative indexing in tuples. So how slicing is done in tuple? We have earlier read that how slicing is done in strings, but in tuples how slicing is done, you see here. Let's take one more example, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have taken, you can take an example, anything. I have taught you earlier that in tuples you can take strings also, variables, numbers also, booleans also, and floating point number, etc. You can take anything. So I have taken number, means integer. Then we have to print. In slicing, I have taught you earlier that indexing starts from 0 and end with n minus 1. You can see here what I have written. Here we have to print t. You can see here why I have used here 1 is to 4, because 1 stands, because indexing starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 index is for 2. Why? Because indexing starts from 0 and 1 is the 0, 2 is the 1 village. So 1 it will count 3, 2, 3, 4. You will also ask that why we will not include the fifth position, because I have told you earlier that we will count only the if it is starting from the first, then we will count it from the index value first, but the opposite side of the column, if there is 4, the fourth index value, we will count one less, because I have told you earlier that indexing starts from 0 and end with n minus 1. Like there are total 5 index, so it will start from 0, and if we have to take another index, then it will be n minus 1. Mean 5 minus 1, it will be 4. You can see the answer. The answer will be 2, 3, 4. I hope you must all clear. The output is 2, 3, 4. You can take anything. If you take here 0 is to 0 is to 4. So in this case, you can see that I have printed t in index value with respect to index value of 0 is to 4. Then it will be the indexing start from 0, means 1, 2, 3, and 4. Why 5 is not included? Because indexing starts from 0 and end with n minus 1. So it will be print 0, uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see here also the output is 1, 2, 3, and 4. I hope you must all clear. You can practice more question regarding this because slicing is most important topic in every case. You can see slicing in list, tuples, string. In previous lectures, you can go there and learn how slicing is done. In strings lecture, I have covered better clarity in slicing. So regarding this, moving to forward, then we have some list functions here. So list functions are important because without function we can do anything, and functions are more important in every case. Like in tuples, I have taught you some functions like len, remove, pop, and etc. Reverse. So in list there are also some function. In list the function are as similar as uh, tuples. So first function, which is len function, I have told you earlier that the len represents the length of the variable. So let's take an example. T is equal to, you can take anything, I am taking randomly also, like this is the number. Then we have to print the length, so we will use the len command. Then what we have to print? T, variable name T. Let's check output. Oh sorry, I have not commented, so comment it out. Then you should see the answer here. The length of the variable T is 3. Why? Because 10, 30, and 50, there are only 3 variables. If I will increase the variable, if I will increase the variable, the output will be changed. Here, the variables are total variables are 6. So I hope you all clear that. So len command is done by my side. Len function. So next command is max command. It will print the maximum value from your list. Like take an example, num is equal to something value 3, 5, 18. Wait for a minute. I forgotten the parenthesis because in list it is most important. 3, 6, 8, and my favorite number is 18. So we have to print the maximum number in the list. So we will use the max command. Then what in which we have to print which variable? Num variable. So you can see here the maximum number in the num variable is 18. You can see here, you can take anything like 57. So the output will be changed and get 57. I hope you know the maximum command. As same as maximum, there is a minimum command also. You know that minimum, it will come give the output of the minimum number in the list. So let's take an example. We have to print the minimum. So we will use the min, min. Now you can see the minimum number in the list is 2. I hope you all clear. As same as like there is a more commands like sum, where if the sum of the total numbers in the list, it will tell the total. Like take an example. This is the example. We have to use the sum or addition command. Then see the output here. The total addition of this number is 368. As count, same as count means how many numbers that a number is repeating. Like here 4 is at twice time, then it will count how many times it will be. These are some functions in tuple list and tuples. So I hope you all clear that. In next upcoming lectures, I will make a separate video for it for questions. There are some practice test also. I will come with my some best practice questions. So thank you.